Hello, this is Brush Prime, and today in Kaiju Verges, we're taking a look at the final Heisei era film, Godzilla vs. Destoroyah. Well, this is interesting. I never thought to watch this movie and Infinity War all in one viewing. Okay. The plot goes like this. Birth Island, the home of Godzilla and Little Godzilla, was destroyed, leaving that Godzilla became Burning Godzilla and decided to destroy it on Hong Kong for no apparent reasons. Some said because Hong Kong was asked to be destroyed. Others said because they just want to destroy because they got the better dubs than they do. Doesn't matter. Godzilla just randomly destroy Hong Kong for one day. It's not like he's coming back from there. When next time he went to Hong Kong, and he's not gonna deal with a humanoid animal and a robot. No, I know. But soon they explain what is going on with Godzilla. So it was revealed that Godzilla's nuclear reactor inside him is, since he had absorbed so much nuclear energy inside him, caused him to be having a heart attack, if you want to call it. However, that was causing Godzilla to explode into a lot of pain. This is actually so the Godzilla first sent one of their top scientists to the home of the grandson of Dr. Yamane of the first film. He refused at first because it was a hobby to him, but he decided to join because of Mickey. So yeah. Also, the granddaughter of Dr. Yamane was interviewing a head scientist who created micro-oxygen, who is directly familiar to the oxygen destroyer of Dr. Sarah. Matter of fact, their aunt, Emiko, from the first Godzilla, makes an appearance. It's a brief appearance. And she lives alone. It'd be nice if Akata was there, but yeah, if you have your former friend sacrifice himself, it's better off than not. Better off than not have someone close by to you. There's even flashbacks to the original Godzilla. You see, camera? That's how you do a proper movie flashback thing. But soon Godzilla later on attacks. We see him in the water. Then showing strange attacks happen in a mine. Soon, it was later. This mine is the same area that the first Godzilla was killed. You see, Godzilla versus Ghidorah. That's how. See, see, they say the first Godzilla, not the same original Godzilla. Soon, this creature later appears in an aquarium, destroying fishes. And soon, it grew into the Destoroyah afflicate, the juvenile forms, where it attacks a workplace where SWAT people in the SWAT units decide to use these weird weapons. As you know, that certain someone who loves his American films decided to rip up one last movie. Yeah. And this time, it's aliens. Yes. Soon, the Destroyer advocates attack the SWAT unit and all that. So one of them out in the open and destroy and scare off all the enforcers, except for Dr. Ryan's granddaughter. She escapes through a police car, then the Destroyer advocate. Not advocate, that's later. Juvenile Destroyer unleash to its all this things, including imitating the xenomorphs, have that little alien thing that is very weird. Then, after destroying the half of the popcorn, the scientists go around, and soon that the juvenile Destroyer was killed by extreme heat. Soon Godzilla randomly appears and headed to get nuclear energy. Soon they G-Force decided to do the one thing. Release Super X free. Yep, they took it so long to release the third iteration of the Super X. And matter of fact, the same pilot from Godzilla vs. Biollante is there, but granted, different actor. They got the guy who plays the Pterosaur of Fugitives from Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2. Hey, continuity! Soon Godzilla was fighting the Super X free, but the Super X free uses freezer weapons, which is results. Godzilla was froze and prevented from a meltdown. Then so they decided to use the same technology for Destoroyah. However, with Godzilla, unfortunate incidents. Instead of exploding, Godzilla's gonna melt down. Yeah, okay. Then soon the juvenile destroyers appeared in the morning time, and as the G-Force used all their freezing weapons and all to the sense, it decided to merge into one form, an aggregate form, as it destroys everything. So it enters to its flying form. However, we come back to Mickey as she founds Junior, who is now all grown up. Something that Minya didn't done. But for him, the reason why he left the island because he was going to the place where he was laid. Not the place where he hatched. That was in Kaiju. The suicide that Mickey and this American psychic used their power, psychic energy to force Junior to go there. And soon he fought Destoroyah. Destoroyah has the upper hand. Soon, Little Godzilla defeats Destoroyah by using his own atomic breath and defeat him once. Before that, Destoroyah used a horrifying, using his Xenomorph thing to stab it, Junior into his chest to absorb Michael action before he was destroyed. Later on, Godzilla showed up and he and Junior had a little moment, but that little moment didn't last until Destoroyah went to his final form. His perfect form. As he just tranquilly pushed Godzilla by the side, grabs Junior, and kills him. Instantly. That caused Godzilla to cry, and he fought Destroyer. Head on. First, Destroyer used his tail to drag Godzilla into the water. Then, Destroyer used his blade, his katana, or horn katana, on Godzilla to hurt him. Then he went to his main advocate, he decut bind to his advocate form to attack Godzilla. Godzilla tried to use, I believe he tried to use his nuclear force, but didn't work, so he did his fall, and Godzilla got back up. See his son, he tries to regenerate his son, but his son didn't dead. So Godzilla has a sad moment. Soon that sad moment was interrupted by Destoroyah, so they fought one more time until Godzilla's energies began to get higher and higher and higher. Destoroyah decided to get out of here, but he was defeated by the military by using their phaser weapons. And that's the end of Destoroyah. Originally there was going to be a ending where Godzilla keep on fighting Destroyer, and the combination of the heat and the cold killed Destroyer. But that end is kind of ruins the moment. Soon as the military, the GSDF and G-Force use all of their free reasons on Godzilla, soon he dies peacefully. One of the strongest scores from Akira from the base, last main Godzilla score before his retirement and eventual death in 2004. It was the most peaceful thing that ever happened. And you think Tokyo will be a nuclear fallout, be another ghost town? No. The energy absorbs into Junior, and he became the new Godzilla. And that is Godzilla vs. Destroyer. Overall, it is still a really good movie. Granted, there's some people who don't like it. I understand why, because there were pretty bad effects. Yes, at one point they used Bandai figures and really bad CGI. But mostly, and yes, people are still standing in the rows and like there's nothing happened. But mostly, it's in the heart. Godzilla's death is really hard to the movie. It really tells everybody not even Godzilla can escape death. As he takes his last breath, it's like it is the most sad Godzilla movie you have ever heard. It really brings you down. And this is the perfect full circle to the original Godzilla. And it is the only one that understands why. And it's the perfect ending to the Heisei series. Yes, there are two really dumb movies, but mostly, and one kind of in the middle. But there were three amazing movies. Because the Return of Godzilla is what is the perfect sequel to the original. Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla is almost a perfect Mechagodzilla movie. And this movie, this is why it is my second favorite Godzilla movie. And I know some of you don't like this movie and all, but is in a pretty good. It is a really touching movie, and you probably deserve it. That said, however, next week on Kaiju Thursday, it's gonna go downhill really fast. With the first ever American Godzilla movie. Yep, it's gonna go downhill. But hey, what do you think about it? And we disperse from 0 to 10.